What's up, Nicole and Robbie? This is Sarah, the dog trainer, just giving you an update on Charlie and how he's been doing. So overall, he's looking really good. So we're just doing some healing off leash. I'm going nice and slow. What I like to do this to really test their heel position and make sure that they're not speeding up ahead. We got some other dogs and stuff over there. We're working on distractions. So when you guys first get him home, I probably would have him drag the leash. I did put him back on a prong collar because he was kind of all over the place, pulling and being all kinds of crazy. And so I got a ball over there, so he's a little distracted, but he's still staying in his heel. But anyway, I'd probably keep him on the prong collar for the next little while, and then in the house I'd probably have him go back to dragging the leash. What tends to happen is sometimes when they go through this much training and we get them home and we don't implement it, they're kind of like, yes, vacation time. And so I want them to go home and be really structured and being obedient for you guys. So healing is going to be important even for the next little while. If you want to take him out on a walk, I might just do some stuff in the driveway, doing some crazy man, really slowing it down for him. I am using e-collar with him if he gets out of position. This whole time I've been talking, I haven't needed to use it, but he's been in position. But I have in the beginning of the session to keep him in tune with me and less excited. So basically, if he goes away from me and he doesn't follow, I will use a little bit of e-collar to keep him in line. So we're on 8 on the e-collar. It's fairly low. He's sensitive, but with distractions and stuff, when we go outside, he tends to be upwards of like 15 sometimes if he's really distracted. But I do start low, and if he needs to go higher, depending on where his stimulation is, or excuse me, how many stimulating things are around, that sometimes dictates his threshold, his sensitivity to it. So anyway, that's what I would do with him. I do want you guys practicing him waiting. Charlie, wait. Good. So if he can do what he wants. If he lays down, that's fine. If he sits, that's fine. I just don't want him going too far ahead. So he lay down and naturally his body goes a little bit ahead, but I do want him waiting when you guys stop on walks. Charlie, heel. Come on, heel. Good boy. Good. Since I don't have the leash, I wanted to do a little bit of pat on my leg to keep him engaged. Good boy. Good job. Charlie, down. Now I do want you actually practicing some down stays with him. So I want you doing 4 down stays on the walks. After you do this crazy man method and keep him in tune. If he is not in tune with you and he's all over the place, these down stays are going to be hard. So you want to make sure that you're keeping him focused on you right off the bat. Because kind of 2 things with him is, number 1 is focus. If he's focused on dogs or anything like that, then yeah, it makes it hard for him to even listen. And down. Good boy. Okay. Good job, buddy. We're going to go right back into that heel. Charlie, heel. Good. So I gave him the free command there. Good boy. Now from this point on, if he gets out of the heel position, I will use a little e-collar. And the key is to go away from the distraction. So if he starts to veer off to go sniff something over there, I'm just going to go this way, heel, and get him right back in that position. If he doesn't follow right away, I will hold down the button until he commits. So good boy. Good job. Now placing, I'm not sure how he's doing at home, but he's been pretty good here. Charlie, place. Good boy. Good boy. He is tired. He's been playing all day. Let's see what time it is. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a hot day and he's been playing, and so also keeping him tired will help with obedience, but it isn't everything. This mental stimulation and having him mentally calm down, work on focusing on you, and work on that impulse control will keep him tired as well. And tired dogs are good dogs, huh, Charlie? Okay, good boy. Good job, buddy. Good. So now we're going to work on waiting at the door. So I'm just going to use this door here. I want him waiting at the door when you guys leave the house. Charlie, wait. Good. Okay, sweetie. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. So this is kind of a newer part of the facility he hasn't been in, but he's still being obedient. Good job, buddy. Good. And that's important for any dog with a poodle in it, is hyper aware. Wait. So when we go to new places, he focuses on us. Okay. Good, because he's pretty pretty hyper aware of his surroundings, and so it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it makes him easily distracted and sometimes easily excited. Very excitable. So good boy. I'm gonna grab his leash here because we got another dog coming in just for safety, but he'll good, but he's not pulling to go say hi to the dog or anything like that, so that's good. Good boy. That's kind of an aggressive dog too, so come on. Good. We're gonna just head over here. Good boy. Charlie, down. Down. Good. Good. Good boy. So we can have lots of control even when stuff's happening over there. This dog's kind of getting aggressive. But yeah. Good boy. Good boy. This dog is super adrenalized and stimulated, so it's good for him to practice control, because sometimes they pick up on that. They see other dogs that are excited, and some dogs tend to like want to micromanage it. Some dogs want to go investigate, like, hey, what's up with you? So I could see Charlie being like, what's going on, buddy? But the key is to keep us focused on us. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a good weekend. We're gonna give him a bath tomorrow so he smells nice and fresh and clean for you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me and I can go over some stuff with you. But thanks for letting us work with him. He's been a blast. He's been a doll, and hopefully he stays obedient with you guys. I know that if you implement these things, he will. So he will stay obedient. He will heal well if you make some of these things mandatory with him. But anyway, we'll see you guys later.